Thank you so much for
You bet.
speaking with me today, Congressman. Let's just start at the beginning. What sparked your interest in politics?
Well, you get married, you have kids, you get tired of government taking your money, telling you what to do. So I thought, shoot, I'm going to see if I can get involved and make a difference. Stand up for conservative principles, stand up for those concepts, those ideals, those principles that I think make our country the greatest country ever. And so I ran for state rep. No one gave us a chance. I'd never been in politics. I always say I was Joe Bag of Donuts, wrestling coach guy. I'd never been in politics, didn't know what I was doing. But we just had a lot of good people help us out and knocking on doors, and no one gave us a chance. I was running against a two-term county commissioner in the Republican primary, but we just worked hard. We approached it like you do sports or any other goal you set. I always tell people, hard work doesn't guarantee success, but it sure improves your chances. So we didn't necessarily know what we were doing. We just worked hard, and we wound up winning. That was still back in 1994, and we've been at it ever since. So.
Wonderful. So why conservatism? What about the philosophy of conservatism?
It's about competition. It's about individual rights. Conservatism is what is consistent with constitutional principles. Conservatism is the one that wants to protect the sanctity of human life, which was a big issue when we had 4 kids, and so those are the things that got me focused and interested in running as a Republican, running as a conservative Republican, and being a conservative Republican. And then once in office, it's really about just doing what you said. And when you run for office, you sort of make a contract with the folks you get the privilege of representing, and your job is to go do what you said.
For young professionals that are moving out to Washington, D.C. and looking to make an impact, what are some of the lessons that you've learned? Number
1, go to the Leadership Institute. We actually went there when I was first elected. We did some media training there, clear back 2007, 8, I don't know, but way back when. First elected to Congress, we did some training there. So yeah, go there, work in that great program, and then just get involved in Capitol Hill. We got some. I always say young people involved in politics is a good thing. Conservative young people is an even better thing. So yeah, get involved on Capitol Hill, get involved in campaigns. If you go back home, help out with a campaign. And then I always tell young folks, don't be afraid to run. When I was first thinking about running for state representative, as I said earlier, nobody gave us a chance. I remember talking with the party leaders in our county and said, I'm thinking about running for state rep. And they were like, well, you're a nice young guy, because I was young back then. They said, but this two-term county commissioner is going to, he's going to win, he's going to clean your clock, you don't have a chance. And I politely said, we'll see, right? I always say there's a reason they play the game on Friday night, to actually find out who's going to win. Yeah. And so don't let people talk you out of something. If you got a goal, you're willing to work hard, good things can happen. And like I said, we were able to win, and then we ran for state senate, and then later 6 years after that, ran for Congress. And so don't let people talk you out of it, but get involved. Just get involved.
Great advice. Great advice. Now, on the flip side of things, we're seeing many polls over the last couple of years saying that young people are in support of socialism more than capitalism. What is your response to that, and why do you think that is?
You are seeing some of that with, so-called millennials, more left-leaning, more social, kind of in the socialist ideology, which is scary. I think it's partly because of just the nature of what's happening on colleges and university campuses. This whole safe space and free speech zones and triggering language and bias response teams. It's craziness. But you're also seeing pushback. There's lots of young people. I think about Ben Shapiro. I think we had a hearing where we had Ben Shapiro and Adam Carolla come in and talk about the crazy things going on college campuses. You're seeing the turning point. You're also seeing young people who realize like this whole leftist bent and leftist tilt is not good. So I'm optimistic. One of the neat things you get to do as a member of Congress is nominate young people to go off to our service academies, West Point, Naval Academy, Air Force Academy, Coast Guard. And just when you think like, oh, a bunch of young people are moving in the wrong direction, you see these young folks who want to serve their country, who sharp young people who many times come from a conservative perspective, So that's encouraging as well. And I think, you know, we just got to have the debate and have the make the arguments, do it in a positive way. Vice President Pence has a great line. He says, "I'm a conservative and I'm not mad about it." So do it with a smile on your face. We got the truth on our side, so we might as well be happy about it and make the case. But be persistent, be tough, make the case. And I think if we do that, we can win.
Wonderful. So 2019 is a very exciting year at the Leadership Institute because we are celebrating the 40th anniversary of Leadership Institute and also Morton Blackwell's 80th birthday. Yeah. Do you have any special birthday wishes for him?
Does that mean Morton's twice as good as the Leadership Institute or something like that? No, both. Obviously, Morton in his service to our country and his commitment to, as we started here, with the principles that make America special, make us the greatest nation ever, is, you know, thank him and God bless him for what he's done and the thousands of young people that he has now had an impact on and the Institute has had an impact on, who are making a difference in our country. So congratulations to the Leadership Institute and to Morton Blackwell for all the good work he's done.
Thank you so much, Congressman.
You bet.
I appreciate your time.
You bet, thank you.
Thanks so much for watching this video. To watch our latest video, click here. And to make sure you don't miss any future videos, be sure to subscribe.